Hello my friends, and welcome to my kitchen. It is Monday night. It is January the 2nd, I believe. Yes, it is. January the 2nd, so Happy New Year. If you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. And I'm going to stream this to my YouTube channel as well. So, just as an FYI. So, let's get started. We are going to make tonight one of our new packages. It is our Lemon Chicken Orzo. So this is a brand new item coming out as of January the 4th. Hi Sherry. So it is Lemon Chicken Orzo, and I can't wait to try this. So what we have a pound of chicken, boneless, skinless chicken. It calls for thighs, but I'm using boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So it calls for 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And so I already opened the package and I used a tablespoon of the seasoning to actually season the chicken breasts. So we have a tablespoon of oil in our skillet, and we're going to get that started. So it says medium heat, and we'll get that working. So we're going to heat that up, and then we're going to throw our chicken in there, and it says roughly 2 minutes per side while the chicken's in there cooking. Once we get it in there, we have 1 3/4 cups of hot water. So I boiled the kettle and poured it into my measuring cup. We're going to pour the remaining seasoning into here, into the water, and get it seasoned up. You can smell the lemon. I can really smell the lemon, and I can smell, I think it's oregano. Pretty sure it's oregano. So it has, what are the ingredients? We have organic lemon powder, inactive nutritional yeast, sea salt, organic cane sugar, parsley, basil, paprika, black pepper, oregano, celery seed, and citric acid. So that's what's in there. So we got that stirred in. We're going to set that aside for the moment. I'm going to get my chicken into my saute pan. So like I said, it just says it's going to take about 2 minutes per side. We'll see how this, not a good idea to throw it on the floor. I don't want to set that on the table. All right, so I got a tablespoon of oil in here, and we've heated it up. I'm just going to put our chicken in a single layer. And I just cut it into bite-sized pieces because, like I said, it did say to use chicken thighs, but I had taken out, I didn't have chicken thighs. So I just had boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and that's what we're going to use. All in the pot. All right. So what else do we need? So we've got our liquid already running. We got our liquid done. We needed 1 cup of orzo. So this is just, it's like an Italian pasta, but it's like a rice. Hi, Carol. So it's just rice format. Rice shaped. I got it at a regular grocery store, just in the pasta aisle. So we need 1 cup of that. So I have 1 cup measured out here. We need a tablespoon of butter, unsalted butter. We need 1/4 cup of rinsed, drained capers. I didn't have any capers, so I'm going to use black olives. I think it's pretty close. We need 2 cups of cherry tomatoes, which I have here, rinsed. and we have 4 cups of spinach. So we've got all our ingredients out here. I'm going to turn our chicken over. It's browning nicely in our pan. So, how was your New Year's? Any New Year's resolutions or promises to thyself? I didn't really make a resolution this year. I have just committed to myself to getting back to eating healthy. So, I spent the last month or so eating a bunch of sweets with the holidays and time to get back to eating healthy. So making dinner, spending my time with you guys, making these delicious packages and showing you how quick and easy these are. Funny enough, funny story, these actually, my new products hadn't arrived, and I was kind of concerned because I wanted to launch them, wanted to get you guys seeing what was going on, what the new products were. And lo and behold, they showed up yesterday on New Year's Day. My FedEx driver arrived and delivered them. So, yay, we have new products. For anyone who has requested a catalog and I haven't gotten it out to you, they are on their way. I did run out. I had 10, and that I had 1 with my consistency club, but I had more than 10 people looking for them. So they are on their way out to you. Just be patient. They will be in the mail this week, and you'll be able to see all the wonderful new products we have. So you can also stay tuned here because we are going to demo a lot of these new products this week. I'm super excited to show them off and show you what we got. Okay, so our chicken is in there. We've done 2 minutes per side. I'm not sure that it's fully cooked, but I'm sure it's going to, what isn't cooked is going to cook in the juice and the liquids that we're going to throw in here. So, all right, what does our package say? Our package says, so 2 minutes per side, whisk the remaining seasoning in 1 3/4 cup of hot water, which we did. To the pan, add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. In it goes. It says to add a 1/4 cup of drained capers, which, like I said, we're going to use black olives instead of drained capers. If you don't like black olives or you don't like capers, you can totally omit them. You might want to add some sodium or some salt to the mix after the fact, because I think that's what the capers will give the taste of, or the black olives will give also some a saltiness, a briny saltiness to it. All right, so we've added that in there. We also need to add 1 cup of orzo. So in that goes, and the reserve seasoning mix. So we are going to give that a stir, and we're going to throw that into the pot. All right, so in it goes. Now it says, and add 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. Stir and bring to a boil. So we're going to give that a stir. We're going to throw in our cherry tomatoes, which I have down here. And I did measure these out. It's exactly 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. All right, so in they go. We're going to give that a stir and bring it to a boil. Once this comes to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat and simmer for 12 minutes. or until the orzo is tender. Then we're going to increase the heat and gradually stir in our 4 cups of baby spinach until wilted. So that's how simple this is. In 20 minutes, roughly, we should have lemon chicken orzo. Okay, so we are starting to bubble. I'm going to grab the lid that I threw on the floor. I'm going to wipe it off quickly. Not that my floor is dirty, but you know, just in case. Alright, so wiped off. Alright, so we are bubbling good now. So it says to bring it to a boil. Bring to a boil, reduce the heat to low, and simmer for 12 minutes. All right, let's wait till it comes to a roaring boil. So it's boiling. Not roaring boiling yet. All right. You can probably hear it, hopefully. It is roaring boiling. Okay. So we're going to drop the heat. And we're going to cover and simmer for 12 minutes or until that orzo is tender. And then, like I said, we're going to, we're going to turn up the heat. I believe we're going to turn up the heat. So, reduce the heat to low, cover and simmer for 12 minutes or until the orzo is tender. Increase the heat and gradually stir in 4 cups of baby spinach until wilted and the sauce thickens. So apparently the sauce is going to thicken up once we get the spinach in there and wilted. Let's get rid of that. Let's see who we got on. Hi, Joan. All right, so we have, I talked about these. I haven't made them yet. I was to make them the other day and didn't get a chance to. So these are our ruby red velvet cupcakes. We're actually going to throw them together tonight while we're waiting the 12 minutes for this to set up. And then I'm going to pop them into the microwave, into the oven. So, get our oven preheated here too. What do we need? 350. Oven is preheated. We're going to grab our bowl. I didn't grab all these ingredients out because I had all the stuff out for my lemon chicken orzo. So we are going to get in a large bowl with 2 eggs with 3/4 of a cup of milk. So here we go. We have our milk. And we have 2 eggs. All right, 2 eggs and our milk and a measuring cup. I also need vanilla and vinegar. Kind of an odd combination, guys, but we'll see how this goes. So, a tablespoon vanilla and vinegar. I honestly think that my vinegar is yes, we have a big tub of vinegar. So, I'm going to grab another pretzel. All right, I think we're ready. So, oh, we need the whisk. Now we're ready. All right, so we need 2 eggs. One. And 2. And we're going to whisk those eggs. We need 3/4 of a cup of milk. And we need 1/3 of a cup of oil. This is why I usually have this all set up so that you guys don't have to see me running everywhere for everything. All right, I'm gonna rinse out that top so that I can see the measurement. All right, so 2 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of milk, 1/3 of a cup of oil, you could use bananas, or you could use applesauce in place of your oil. Often I use applesauce. Sure. All right. 1/3 of a cup of oil. Then we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 2 teaspoons of vinegar. So 2 teaspoons. Let's grab our Epicure teaspoon. Let's give our chicken orzo a stir. Our tomatoes, our cherry tomatoes are starting to burst. And all right, so 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2, and I need 2 teaspoons of vinegar. Put it in here so I'm not pouring it out of that huge jug. One. And 2. All right, so 2 teaspoons of vinegar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Let's get our package in there. So this is our ruby red velvet cupcakes that we're going to put into our muffin makers, and we are going to bake off in the oven 350 for 15 to 18 minutes until the toothpick comes out clean. All right. Wow, the color here is pretty incredible. These are definitely red. All right. So like any of our gluten-free batters, it is recommended that we let this sit for roughly 10 minutes for the gluten-free flour to absorb the liquid. So I am going to fill our muffin cups, and then I'm going to let it sit while the oven heats up, and then we are going to bake them off. So once these are done baking, I will take pictures of them for you. By the time we get these muffin cups full, we should be at about our 12-minute mark. Everything wants to fall tonight, which is okay. All right, let's get out. I don't want my spinach to fall on the floor there, but I do want 2 of my baking sheets, which I should have pulled out earlier. All right, let's see what we got here. So 2 baking sheets. Our muffin makers fit directly onto the baking sheets, and our 1/4 cup spoon, our 1/4 cup scoop is going to fill these. And look at the color of that batter, guys. It is a beautiful ruby red. The beets in this make them red. There is some coffee powder in them, and there is chocolate in them. So I'm going to get these baked off, and then tomorrow night I am going to ice these with a cream cheese frosting that is on the package. So you'll have to tune back in tomorrow night to see these finished products with the cream cheese frosting that we're going to make, and how we're going to get these iced up and ready for delivery. All right, so there is 6 of our ruby red muffins, our ruby red cupcakes. Look at that red, guys. Look at how red those muffins are. Can you see that? They look delicious. They smell incredible. So let's get the last of these out into the muffin maker so that I can get our dinner tonight, our chicken orzo, out of the pot, or finished, I guess, because we're going to wilt off our spinach. Our oven has just gone off, telling me the timer is done. And I've overfilled a couple of these, so again, I love to do that. All right, let's get our spatula out here, and we're going to clean these all out, all of this batter into our scoop so that we can get 1 more at least, and then we'll have 11 ruby red cupcakes instead of 12. This color is beautiful. This will be amazing for Valentine's Day, as a treat for the kids or for your significant other. These beautiful ruby red cupcakes. And if you are a fan of the color red, they are definitely red. All right, so we got 11 ruby red cupcakes ready to go into the oven. So like I said, I'm going to let them sit for about 10 minutes to so that the gluten-free flour will absorb. This is starting to thicken up on me, and like I said, the cherry tomatoes are popping. So we're going to turn up the heat, and we're going to carefully, it says, wilt in 4 cups of spinach. So, and let the sauce thicken. So I'm going to carefully wilt that in. Now again, if you don't want the chicken, if you're not a spinach fan, you can leave it out. You could probably thicken this up without, just by letting it go a little bit further. Just by letting it absorb, the orzo absorb. The orzo has become translucent, so I know it's tender. Okay. So I think we've got a good amount of spinach in there, and it is definitely thickening up, and the spinach is wilting down. I'm going to throw the last of it in there, just because I don't want to have to make room for it in the fridge. All right. This looks and smells amazing, guys. I am super pumped about this one. Healthy, delicious, ready in, well, I'm not sure, but I think it's only been 20 minutes. 26 minutes, and we have dinner ready to hit the table. All right, so we are ready to go off. Let's get this plated up. All right. Let me clean up my mess here. The one thing about cooking in my kitchen, I love cooking in my kitchen. I hate cleaning up the mess. So, but that's okay. We are good. All right. Let's grab, down here I have a wet paper towel. Clean this all off. All right, let's see what we have here. So we have lemon chicken orzo. Ready to go into our dish for dinner. So let's get out a ladle. Let's ladle some of this deliciousness into our bowl. So there is 4 servings here. They're 4, I would say 4 generous servings of lemon chicken orzo, ready for dinner. Let's grab some of those. All right, there you have dinner in 25 minutes, lemon chicken orzo. Raw to ready, 26 minutes, and it looks and smells incredible. And yes, wow, that's red. It is definitely red, and I think it's the color of the beets. There's beets in it, so it is awesome red. So those are going into the oven. I will be back at 6 tomorrow night to ice those, and we'll make something else for dinner. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Our new lemon chicken orzo looks and smells delicious. I will definitely let you know how it tastes, and join me tomorrow. We will definitely be pulling out one of our other new products and showing you what we got. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Be safe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.